When the world is taken over by vegetable men from outer space. Let's talk about it. Invasion of the Body Snatchers is a sci-fi horror film directed by Don Siegel that was released in 1956. It was actually originally released as a double feature with the British science action film The Atomic Man. This black and white nightmare classic was based on Jack Finney's sci-fi novel The Body Snatchers. The film follows the story of Dr. Miles Bennell, played by Kevin McCarthy, who lives in a small town in California called Santa Mira. He had just returned from a trip and met up with previous girlfriend Becky Driscoll, played by Dana Winter. As he made the moves on his old flame, he kept receiving calls from numerous patients claiming that their loved ones had been replaced by imposters. Miles shrugs this off as merely a harmless epidemic of mass hysteria, nothing popping a simple medical magic pill won't fix. Little did he know alien spores had fallen from space and grown into pods that were capable of producing human duplicates. These duplicates were identical to their human counterparts except for one thing. They were completely devoid of human emotion.
He's been a father to me since I was a baby. Always when he talked to me, there was a special look in his eye. That look's gone.
Little by little, Miles discovers this unsettling secret and has to escape before he is assimilated.
We are Borg. You will be assimilated.
Resistance is futile.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers succeeds in providing a chilling blend of sci-fi and horror. The idea that your body could be replaced by an alien duplicate is horrifying enough, but add in the suspicion and paranoia that comes with second-guessing everyone around you, who is still human? That adds another element of horror to the story. Early on in the film, Miles is called to his friend Jack's house late at night. When he gets there, Jack tells him that no one is sick, but instead, something very strange has happened. When Miles enters the house, he sees a body on a pool table. Upon examining it, Miles determines that the body is alive, although it ceases to move or respond. It has no discernible features. He's described as having all the features, but none of the details. Eerie music plays through the scene, and as the suspense slowly builds, they realize that the body has a close resemblance to Jack. This movie is great because once the suspense starts, which is pretty early on, it never goes away. It just slowly builds until the climax. You as the audience start questioning everyone who is human and who has been replaced. Miles eventually realizes that the human replacements are grown in pods, and there's this great sequence where he finds his own pod and goes at it with an axe. Later he learns that once your duplicate has been born of the pod, all you have to do is fall asleep, and then you are replaced. The way in which the pods duplicate humans leads to some questions, such as, what happens to your body when you're replaced? How did the pods get your DNA to copy you? Much less all your memories. Why does falling asleep have anything to do with the process? When you ask these questions, some of the major plot points begin to fall apart. But if you decide to accept the story for what it is, and perhaps excuse the lapses in logic as incomprehensible due to the extraterrestrial origins, then maybe you'll enjoy the ride. Originally, the ending of the movie was much more obscure and depressing, leaving it very unclear as to the fate of humanity. However, the studios were concerned with the overly pessimistic ending and insisted on a prologue and epilogue being shot, suggesting a more optimistic ending to the story. In an interview regarding the new ending, director Siegel said, "The film was nearly ruined by those in charge at Allied Artists, who added a preface and ending that I don't like." That being said, the film was well received upon release, and over the years has become a sci-fi horror classic that still haunts many today. The 1956 release of Invasion of the Body Snatchers is definitely a creepy, unsettling film, and despite some unanswered questions, is an enjoyable watch. Invasion of the Body Snatchers is a half mango. Alright, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like and or comment, and you know what to do with that subscribe button. I'll see you next time on I Watch Stuff.